let us see human reproduction. Before that, you must know that humans are unisexual. Humans are unisexual and also they show sexual dimorphism. They show sexual dimorphism. You know about unisexual? What is unisexual? Each organism possesses only one sex organ. That is unisexual. Then what is sexual dimorphism? Two sexes of the same species exhibit different characters beyond the difference in sex organs. Okay, now let us see about the reproduction of human. First one, we will see primary sex organ. What are primary sex organ? Testis and ovary. Testis and ovary. Testis produce male gamete. Ovary produce female gamete. The next one is, we will see secondary sex organ. Secondary sex organ. Okay, what are the function of secondary sex organ? The secondary sex organs are helpful for the passage, act as a passage for gamete and also fusion. We will see the male secondary sex organ. In male, the secondary sex organs are epididymis, vasa deferens, seminal vesicle, then the glands associated with this: prostate, bulbourethral, then penis. Then in female, that is fallopian tube, then vagina, uterus. These are the secondary sex organs in male as well as in female. Next one we will see development of sex organ. Next one is development of sex organ. See, during intrauterine life, the sex organs develop from mesoderm. Okay, then where it develops? It develops in the abdominal cavity. But at the time of birth, the testis descends into the scrotum, but the ovary remains in the abdominal cavity. Okay, next we will see the phases of reproduction. Now let us see phases in reproduction. First one is gametogenesis. What is the first phase? It is gametogenesis. In male, it is known as spermatogenesis. Then in female, it is known as oogenesis. Then the second phase, that is transfer of gamete. Second phase is what? Transfer of male gamete into female reproductive tract. Second. Third one is fertilization. What type of fertilization here? Internal fertilization. Due to fertilization, what is formed? Zygote, which is diploid in nature. Then fourth one, the zygote undergoes division and it goes stages: morula, blastula. Next, fifth one, then the zygote implant in the uterus. This is called as implantation. Then sixth one, placentation. By the time that is the embryo attaches to the uterus with the help of water, placentation. The next one is gastrulation. Gastrulation. What is gastrulation? Here three germ layers are formed. What are the three germ layers that I learned previously? That is ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. Three germ layers are formed. The next one is, eighth one, organogenesis. Organogenesis. What is meant by organogenesis? Organs derived from layers, that is ectoderm form some of the organs, mesoderm, then endoderm. From these layers forms the organs. Then next one, ninth one is parturition. What is parturition? That is childbirth. That is fully formed fetus is expelled out of the female reproductive tract. That is called as what? Parturition. See the gestation period. Gestation. What is gestation? From fertilization to parturition is gestation period. That is how many days? No, 280 days or 9 months. Next we will see male reproductive system. See male reproductive system, one pair of testes. One pair of testes. Then the testis produces sperm and also secrete hormones. And also secrete sex hormones. It is small in size. Sorry, it is small and 4 to 5 centimeter long. Where the testes are located? The testes are located in extra-abdominal cavity. Extra-abdominal cavity. Extra-abdominal cavity in a bag-like structure that is called as scrotum. That is called as scrotum. Okay. The next, see. This is the scrotum. And this is the septa which divides these two, and the septa is scrotal septa. Scrotal septa. Scrotal septa. The next one is the cavity which is the coelom which is found here inside the scrotum is vaginal coelom. It's a vaginal coelom. And it is filled with the this vaginal coelom is filled with the tissue, that is hydrocele. Hydrocele. And the scrotum is connected with the abdominal cavity by means of inguinal canal. It is connected to the abdominal cavity by means of inguinal canal. Internally, the scrotum is lined by dartos muscle. Dartos muscle and spermatic fascia. And spermatic fascia. Spermatic fascia. See, this dartos muscle helps in the regulation of temperature within the scrotum during cold season. See, the temperature inside of the scrotum is 2 to 2.5 degree centigrade lesser than body temperature. See, the temperature of scrotum is 2 to 2.5 degree Celsius lesser than the body temperature. And these muscle, this dartos muscle, help in the regulation of temperature within the scrotum during cold season. That is, during cold season, these muscles contract, and during warm season, these muscles become relaxed. Then another muscle, that is cremaster muscle, lies inside the wall of the scrotum. What muscle? Cremaster. These muscles lies inside the wall of the scrotum. Next, and the inguinal canal region and also and it helps in the elevation of testis. That is, the cremaster muscle lies inside the wall of the scrotum as well as inguinal canal also, and it helps in the elevation of testis. Then how each, see this is the testis, how each testis is attached to the wall of the scrotum by means of fibers called gubernacula. See, by means of fibers called gubernacula. This is helpful to attach the testis with the wall of the scrotum. And then each testis is attached to the dorsal body wall of the abdominal cavity through a cord. That cord is known as spermatic cord. That cord is known as spermatic cord. So I'll repeat again. See, the testis is attached to the wall of the scrotum by means of gubernacula, and it is attached to the abdominal cavity by means of what? Spermatic cord. This cord is made up of elastin fiber. Elastin fiber, and also already I have written spermatic fascia. Spermatic fascia. Then what are found in the spermatic cord? This is the spermatic cord and this is inguinal canal. Inguinal canal. What are found in the spermatic cords? No, that is vas deferens. Vas deferens. Then gonadal vein. Gonadal vein. Gonadal artery. Gonadal artery. Nerves and lymphatics. Nerves and lymphatics. So these are the content found in the spermatic cord. Next one is, during embryonic stage, testes develop in the abdominal cavity and they descend to the scrotum at the time of birth. Suppose when this testes do not descend and reach the scrotum, if it remains in the abdominal cavity at the time of birth, this condition is known as undescended testis. அதாவது பறக்கிறதுக்கு முன்னாடி வந்து டெஸ்டிஸ் வந்து ஸ்க்ராட்டமுக்கு வந்துடும், அப்டாமினல் கேவிட்டிலேருந்து ஸ்க்ராட்டம் வந்துடும். அப்படி வரல அப்படின்னா அதுக்கு பேர் என்னன்னா அன்டிசெண்டட் டெஸ்டிஸ், ஆர் another name is there, or cryptorchidism. Cryptorchidism. Such testis, suppose if this condition occurs, means then testis cannot develop and function properly. Okay, then the scrotum is connected to the abdominal cavity, through which canal already said that is inguinal canal. Through this canal only the testis descend down to the scrotum at the time of birth. The spermatic cord also passes through inguinal canal.